Hello, my dear friends and my students. Good evening to all. And how are you doing? Hope you are all good and doing great. Okay, today we are going to explore some new concept is the pressure. See, a man sits with the pressure and see he is saying, today I got pressure, shoots BP, blood pressure. It is because of the workload sometime and what is actually pressure means. And the pressure it is about the weight and the area something contact with. So now we are going to know about the weight and the area and how it is related to the pressure and how it is related to our daily life. These some small things. It's good to know about the pressure because as we are since we are using the word pressure, right? Okay, the pressure is equal to force over area, force divided by area. If you know the force, if you know the area, just you divide it, you get the pressure. And what is force and what is area, right? Okay, in this case the weight is the force. What is the case? Here is a diagram for you. Now we do some small calculation, better if you have the calculator with you. So now I give you the method how to find the pressure. And there are three types of pressure, solid pressure, liquid pressure and gas pressure, and how it is related to our daily life. So first of all, we are doing calculating the pressure. Now here you see a block, a heavy block which is 50 kilogram mass. The mass is 50 kilogram. The weight is not 50 kilogram. But in it's a misconception. Anyhow, just keep it mass 50 kilogram and what is weight, how to find the weight. I will just give you, and here three dimensions are given: length and width and height. Length is 50 centimeter, the width 20, and the height 10 centimeters. It's all in centimeters, and the mass of this box or the block is 50 kilogram. Okay, what are the procedures to find the pressure? Just to see the formula, just I gave you force and the area. There are just two factors, force and area affect the pressure. Okay, how to find the force? Force is the weight I told you before. And if you know the mass, how to find the mass? Just take your mass using a balance and you multiply your mass with the gravity pull, the pull of gravity. The gravity changes. If you are on the earth, the gravity pull value is 9.8, as almost 10. The value is 10. You multiply your mass by 10, you get your weight. For example, here 50 kilogram is your mass, so multiply by 10. What is the answer? 500. And the unit, there is a unit, we have some unit. Example, now the time, how you measure the time? In seconds, minutes, hours, time, day, week, year. These are all the unit, right? You say 2. What is 2? We won't understand what are you talking about. So if you include some units like seconds, then people will understand you are talking of something about the time. If you say 2 kilogram, it's easy to identify what factor you are talking about. It's a mass, it is a weight. 2 kilometers, it's a distance. uh, 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 2 kilometers, like the 2 pascal, 2 newton, 2. So if you include the unit, we would know what we are talking about. Okay, so you know how to find your weight, right? Just you multiply the pull of gravity with your mass. That's the weight. Okay, so first step you have to measure the mass using a balance, and second step multiply your mass by 10, and third step you get your weight 500 Newton. Newton is the unit of weight. It is new to you. Okay, so just you memorize the unit, Newton, 500 Newton. Okay, now how to find the area? Area, what's the formula for area? Length and width. If you multiply these two, like 550 and 20 is in our example, is equal to 1000 centimeter square. Now we have two information, the weight information and the area, right? So using this, just you divide it, you will get 0.5. Unit is Newton per centimeter square. Why Newton per centimeter square? Because the weight is Newton, area is centimeter, centimeter to length we are multiplying, so centimeter square. So 0.5, which is equal to 5000 Pascal. If you convert this Newton per centimeter square, you have to multiply by 10,000, you will get in Pascal. Okay, don't forget to multiply 10,000. It is the conversion rate. 10,000, if you will get 5,000 Pascal is the pressure of this block. If it is a 50 kilogram and the dimension 20 and 10. Okay, now some question for you. What if I change the position of the block in vertical in position? Will the pressure change? What do you think? Just you analyze what is the pressure, force over area. When you change the position like this, will the weight change? Will not change, right? If you are on the horizontal position and in the vertical position, if you are sleeping on the bed in the horizontal, when you get up and stand in the vertical position, will your weight change? No. So it's the same here. The weight will not change. The weight of the block is the same, right? So what about the area now? The area is changed. So of course the pressure will change. The pressure will increase or decrease. That you do the calculation. You would know the pressure will increase. Before we got 5,000 Pascal. Now it would be more than 5,000 Pascal because the area is reduced. The contact area. The area we say the contact, this contact area. 20 and 10 is the contacting to the ground. So this the contact area is now small. Of course the pressure will be high. So think now how to start thinking. You know the formula. What is the formula and factors? Force and area. Always you just stick around the formula. The two factors, force and area. So you would know what is the force, the weight. Weight is not changing. What is the area? Area is changing now, right? So the pressure will change. Either it will increase or decrease. If you reduce the area, pressure increases. Increase the area, pressure decreases, right? Okay. When you change the position, does the force change? No, right? Does the area change? Yes, changes. So it will not change if, for example, now you are in the horizontal position, more contact area you can see. The contact area, the body contact, the complete body is contacting with the bed. So more area. Okay. Now when you stand, what is the contact area? Just this, your feet contact with the ground, small contact area. So at which point you get the more pressure and the less pressure? Okay, you know, right? So here another some example for you. Now I have three blocks A, B, C. Using these three blocks, you are going to arrange in orders, from three orders or four orders. You just arrange the blocks like this. Here is the first order. Now you have to tell me which order will give you the least and the most pressure, right? Just look at this picture. This is the order number one. Here is the order number two. Here is order number 3. Here is a 4. Okay, again take it 1, 2, 3, and 4. And at which order you feel the greatest pressure? Of course, this would be the greatest pressure, right? Because the contact area is the least. Where is the contact area? Here at the base of this third block C, right? And here is the biggest contact area, so least pressure. Because more area, less pressure, right? What do you understand from this example? Wider area, less pressure. Smaller area, highest pressure. Just inversely proportional. One factor increase, another factor decrease. That is called inverse proportional, right? Daily life example. Now we see, if you cut the vegetable with a sharp edge, you can cut it easily rather than the blunt edge, right? You see the picture, a nice picture diagram, right? So here you see the knife, the sharp edge, you cut the vegetable easily. Why? The reason, the contact area is less. It exerts, produces more pressure, so you cut the vegetable. Next example. These are all the daily life example we are using. You see, unknowingly or knowingly we are using this word, pressure. Now walking on the pebbles with bare foot is difficult than walking on the sand, right? So you see, because the contact area of the pebble, the small stone is small, the contact area is small, so it gives a lots of pressure. So he is screaming, oh. And next, third example, duck, geese, and swan, they walk on the mud easily because they have what? Webbed feet. That means wider feet, like this. You see, wider feet. So more area, less pressure, of course. And the third example, next example, tractor tires are wider. Why? Because it can move on the foam easily. It sinks less because it has the wider area. contact area more, less pressure, so it sinks less on the farm. A next example, when we carry heavy object, we use wider handle. If you don't find any wider handle, what we do? We wrap any cloth around the handle to increase the contact area, to decrease the pressure. So this is in our daily life, we do this. Unknowingly, we do. This is physics. Right? Next example, see the school bag handle. Nowadays it's wider, so easy for our kids to carry to reduce the pressure. Right? The handle is wider handle to reduce the pressure, like this, right? The wider handle. Next example, we put the plank board under the wheel of the car if it sinks into the sand. If you want to unstuck the car, what we have to do? Just keep some plank under the tire, so it gets the wider area, so you can reduce the pressure, it will come out. Another example, if you want to get your car unstuck, you have to think about the weight of the car and contact area of the tire. Weight we have to reduce, contact area we have to increase, right? How to reduce the weight of the car? Just ask the passengers from the car, inside the car, just get out of the car and then deflate the tires. Just remove some air, so the tire gets wider and the area will increase, right? So we can reduce. So this is what physics is not difficult, it is a daily life. In our daily life we use this in our daily life. So next, if you want to reduce your pressure, increase your area and reduce your weight. That means reducing weight means not dieting. I mean, you put your less data in your brain. That means the data is the weight. If you put your no worries, don't worry. If you have any problems, just reduce the problems and give small weight to your brain and increase the area. Increase the area means just you can socialize and then think wider, enjoy seeing the nature. So these things will increase the area. So happy life, you know pressure, how to increase and reduce, apply it in your daily life. Live happily, enjoy pressureless life. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you my dear friends, and please subscribe, and if you have any doubt, please post your comments. Thank you very much.